And the fourth one is those who attain Nibbana with exertion. With exertion, to be able to gain the first state enlightenment is so difficult, try too hard for them. Very hard to attain the first state enlightenment when it was very difficult to attain Nibbana, Nibbana. Because those who attain Nibbana with exertion. The fifth is that those who passing beyond one Brahmaran to another higher Brahmaran. There are 5 pure abode. From 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, 4, 5. Keep going on, right? And the fifth, they will attain Nibbana. This means attain Nibbana is the higher Brahmaran. For the first realm, which is Anagami, after they die, they go to second, and then maybe they attain Nibbana. And who live in the second state of this plane did not gain anything, and should be the higher realm and never gain Nibbana. So they have 5 kinds of this non-returner. As he has completely rooted out the desire for sensual gratification, he would not return to be reborn in this human world and in the celestial realm anymore for Anagami, for a non-returner. For a layman, lay people who become a non-returner will live as a celibate life, and also no more anger at all. Extreme anger, one returner and non-returner are called Sikha. Did you hear before? Sikha. The Sikha person, Sikha, because they have yet to undergo training. They have to still have one state, right? Because they have yet to undergo training. It's called Sikha. For Arahants are called Asikha, because they no longer undergo any training to finish. So Arahant. So by keeping practice meditation, and finally, non-returner can reach to the 4th stage of sainthood as an Arahant. Arahant is Pali word. In English, maybe we can translate as the worthy one. Worthy one. As all mental defilements have been destroyed, he would not be reborn again. No more rebirth, right? He realized that what was to be accomplished has been done. This is the last life. No more rebirth. Ends up the circle of rebirth and death. That's why he is the fitted or deserved to receive the highest offering in the world. That's what we call the worthy one. There's no more mental defilement, right? No more rebirth. It's finished for his spiritual practice. So, reborn again. No reborn again, any existence, Arahant, because there's no moment of defilement, right? No ignorance, no desire. Whatever he do, just as we study, just a functional, consciousness, right? It's not give the result anymore. So the last life of this Arhan is Juti Jitta, that consciousness arises and disappears, and then no more rebirth. Because yes, no more consciousness. Yes, because enter into pre-nibbana.
So what is the difference between a monogamy and Arhan? When the monogamy enters Parinirvana, it's no more consciousness too, right? Monogamy is when they enter Parinirvana, consciousness is extinguished.
When they enter in Nibbana?
Parinirvana. When monogamy enters Parinirvana.
No. Pre-nibbana is the pass away. Anaga still have to be reborn as the pure abode.
Oh, monogamy starts
Pure abode.
And that's where
After, from that state, they will practice meditation and they will gain the fourth state enlightenment and become Arhat.
Okay.
Now I will let you talk about the attainment. We have jhana samapatti, phala samapatti, nirodha samapatti, that we already talked about. We enter into jhana, enter into phala attainment. So I will let you talk about enter into nirodha samapatti. Those who become a noble ones, if the concentration and insight knowledge are mutual or get momentum, he can attain the fruition attainment. For a noble person, right? For a noble person, maybe stream enterer, or one returner, non-returner, or arhan, they can attain the fruition attainment, your phala samapatti, or the knowledge of cessation of formation. Because during the attains the fruition attainment, is no formation. Right? This is because the knowledge of cessation of formation.
That's fruition attainment?
Yeah. And if the power of concentration is keen and firm, then such knowledge can repeat itself frequently. You can get into this phala attainment, fruit attainment many often. If you have this enough concentration. And during the experiencing of the fruition knowledge, there's no awareness of mental, physical process arises. Please remember, this phala attainment. No awareness of mental, physical process arises. Just phala. As for the phala, yes, the phala is that takes nibbana as object. If one's concentration is weak, then the entry into fruition knowledge is slow. It's slow. You cannot get into attainments quickly. Even it's calm, maybe some calm, you get into phala attainment, it does not last long. Maybe a few minutes, 5 minutes, become normal. So you know yourself, my concentration is weak. This fruition attainment is common to all noble ones in accordance with their respective truths. That's the whole stream enterer can attain to Sotapaddi phala, cannot attain to higher than that, This is in accordance with their respective truths. But the cessation of attainment is possible only to the non-returner and arhat for nirodha samapatti, because cessation of attainment. Who has developed the rupa and arupa jhana, the form sphere and formless sphere absorption? So you should attain whole rupa arupa jhana absorption. to be able to attain this the cessation of attainment.
If arhat or a monogamy has not attained those,
then they cannot do that. Even arhat, just attain only rupa jhana is not enough. Should be rupa jhana, arupa jhana, all, and then they can attain this which need, strongest concentration. So in this case, non-returner or arhat who would like to attain the supreme cessation, the firstly should enter into the first absorption, first jhana, first absorption, and emerges from this jhana and contemplate on. We have the factors of jhana, right? Or vitaka, vichara, and so on. So contemplate on the transiencies, sorrowfulness, and soullessness of conditioning things found in this particular jhana. So briefly, to contemplate on the factors of this jhana as the impermanency and so on. And from each of those absorption process up to the stage of nothingness and emerging from it. So into the first stage of this absorption, you emerge from them and contemplate on them as the impermanence and so on, enter into second state, right? Emerge a state, get into the third, something up to just the third arupa absorption. We call nothingness, and emerges from that. Then should make resolution. That make resolution start. That's this. His for requisites be not destroyed. Should make determination. And number two, it is he should arise in time when his services are needed for the community of monks. Number two. Number three is that he should arise from this cessation attainment in time when he is summoned by the Buddha. Is Buddha need him? This means it's the time of the Buddha. But nowadays it's not necessary anymore for this fact. Number four is whether he would live for more than 7 days from that moment or not. Think about himself. Because he attained 7 days. So if he's going to die 5 days, he cannot do that. Should be at least 7 days. Should make determination for this 4 kind of determination. After that, he attained to the stage of neither perception nor non-perception. This is the highest arupa jhana, right? The highest arupa jhana. That 2 jhana thought moment rise. In Pali, niwa sanya, na sanya, dharana. Jhana, right? It's just rise for 2 times. That's the 2 thought moment. Then his stream of consciousness temporarily ceases to flow, normally for 7 days. And that is no consciousness, no mental factors, no moving, right? But vitality still persists. It's not like the person died. The vitality still persists. This is said to be, he attained the supreme cessation, Nirodha Samapatti.
Which is not taking the mind as an object at all, right?
No, because no mind, right? No mind. So after 7 days, he emerges from this stage. Firstly, anagami, for non-returner, the fruit consciousness arises for non-returner. This anagami fruit consciousness, the anagami phala citta, right, arises for non-returner. And arhata phala citta, fruit consciousness, firstly arises for arhat, and then just no more. Thought process will arise as usual. So now you should know before they gain this supreme cessation attainment, and after that, what kind of consciousness arises. Right? So as we are studying, who wish to enjoy the essence of practice in this dispensation or enjoy the supreme bliss by your own direct knowledge, should develop the sublime pure tranquility and insight vipassana meditation. Just only vipassana is not enough. If you would like to, experience this Nirodha Samapatti, should be here just tranquility and insight vipassana meditation.
So, can I ask that question? After you go to the first level of that jhana,
Yeah.
then you meditate on impermanency.
Yeah. You emerges from this jhana and contemplate on the factors of jhana, and go to another second jhana, get into jhana, and emerge from second jhana, contemplate on the factors of jhana, and go to the third jhana.
So you're basically doing the prashna on the jhana.
Both.
So one after another.
Yeah, after another, until the third stage of this formless sphere, absorption. And then you make determination and just the two, Niva Sanya Sanyarana, Javana, two thought movement arise, and you get into supreme cessation attainment. So time's up. So may all of you be able to enjoy the supreme bliss through your practice in this very life. Thank you for your attention. So today is the end of our class. Any question? Yeah.
More difficult than any.
Yeah.
Any kind of knowledge we learn in this life?
Yes, 16 kind of knowledge.
Any kind of this that we learn in this lifetime, is it possible to carry it forward to the next lifetime? Say if you're born again,
Yes.
do you have to start over and from zero knowledge?
If you attain enlightenment, you don't have to start again. From that state, you can go higher. If you still whirling, you have to start again. Even you have to start again, if you used to practice in this present life, for in future life, maybe sit for one time or one day, you can reach to the same level. We call it parami. We already accumulate our parami a lot, There's someone who prays 1 month, they don't see anything. Someone prays a few days. See? Why is different? Because previous life.
On that, you
No.
For 3 weeks, is it?
No. I don't say like that. This means, like I give you example that sometimes, when we practice meditation, I saw many people, they come to practice meditation, they said, oh, I'm going to have surgery next month. So I have faced to have surgery. So maybe I die, I'm not sure. So and make sure now I come to practice meditation. They come to practice meditation for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And before appointment, they go back home. Before you make surgery, the doctors take X-ray again. This is gone. Something like that. This means when you just pain feeling arise at that state, you have to be patient. This your all disease will be cured. Or even the first, before you reach to this, the knowledge of rise and fall, also can cure your disease too. But the second part is sure. All depend. Say depend. Yeah, depend.
One more question, and
Yeah.
Buddha said in that one section before the bottom, like the Buddha summoned our arahant.
Yes.
That's what she said. In other words, the Buddha is still, shall I say, operating. The Buddha is still a Buddha, right?
No.
Not life. If that monk was alive during the time of the Buddha, and the Buddha needed.
Yeah. It's yes, we're talking about. Is right nowadays. That's a good question, right? Is the Buddha? May I, rise from this such attainment? But now no Buddha. You don't have to make determination about it. This means for the time of the Buddha, we need 4. Just for now, just only need 3. Yeah.
So many. I mean, that was very deep.
Yeah.
I've been writing all of these out. I have a real volume.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good.
Forever. Plus all of these. But this one's going to take me even longer. Very good, though.
Parami, that means perfection, doesn't it?
But parami, yeah, perfection, virtue perfection.
Okay, so I asked this question. What? If Sotapanna enters Nibbana, is Nibbana the same experience for him as it is for an Arhat? Is Nibbana, while you're in Nibbana, the same experience, the same supreme bliss, or is it different for each level?
You mean
While they're in it.
during they stay alive, right?
Right, while
Same.
they're in it.
Same.
Okay. But the difference is the mental defilements that are extinguished after they come out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nibbana is the same.
Is that, again, going back to the knowledge of equanimity about formation,
Mm-hmm.
that's where a person can become Srineshwar, right? At that stage?
Before, after you pass that. After you pass this knowledge.
Right at that time?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that experience of...
And also one thing I remember. Who are the bodhisattva? You know bodhisattva, right? Every bodhisattva, they have to practice meditation until they reach to this state of knowledge. The knowledge of equanimity about formation.
To become a bodhisattva?
Yes, at least you have reached to this level. It's not more than that. It's not less than that. It should be that
So
level.
it's like pre-enlightenment.
Yeah.
Pre-enlightenment.
So after that, anuloma, godravu, you cannot stop, right? Just only one thought, the same thought process. That's why we got the top of the mundane insight knowledge.
When a person
maybe some pleasant or unpleasant, they just contemplate on it as impermanency. Mostly they live with the neutral faith.
And then, so when they go all the way through to Salah, all of a sudden they experience bliss, right?
Yes.
And is bliss still, is that Vedana still? Is that bliss still Vedana?
No, it's not Vedana. It's not. It's supreme bliss. It's not normal bliss. It's supreme bliss. Yeah, supreme bliss. Yeah.
So it's not no Vedana.
Yes,
It's
supreme
beyond
because
Vedana.
no mental defilement. So this pala attainment is just supreme bliss. You're gonna explain to someone else.
So any if you're in a meditation like here and you experience a lot of pleasant sensations, that's still mundane. Is neutrality higher than pleasure?
Oh, sure.
Neutrality is higher.
Higher.
Because so a person when they're not feeling anything, when it's totally
Even the
gone,
jhana, remember? When we attain the first jhana, still initial application, sustained application, rapture, you see, happiness, right? When you attain fifth jhana, just equanimity and one-pointedness, higher. And arupa, just ubekha ekakata. See, like a person, when you have highest level of this thought, become, balanced, the mind is balanced, no pleasant, no unpleasant, just neutral, mostly.
where the analoma, before analoma, all of the stages before that are proximity, right?
Yeah. No, this proximities mean is near, right? This we already studied about this preparation, proximity, and the anuloma, conformity. Is their reality is the sense sphere wholesome consciousness, right? Sense sphere wholesome consciousness is their reality, and as knowledge is the true knowledge. Or this the knowledge. What's knowledge? The knowledge of equanimity about formation and the knowledge of conformity.
One last question.
Okay, no problem. No problem.